welcome to another episode of On Bro Say Less. I'm Eric, aka I'm Black today.
Hey, you hear me? Dame Stay Last in the building. Happy Black History Month, my boy.
First off, I want to say Happy Black History Month
Happy
to my
Black
brother,
History
bro.
Month, my boy. Happy Negro Month.
Don't trust them, dude. Over there.
Let's get
I'm
it.
like, we should have said an N-word for
Fuck
this
that.
month.
Fuck that. Fuck
Because
no.
we were called
I think we should use it more, actually,
Why?
this month. I think this the month we should fucking abuse it, actually, whole time.
I don't want to work no day this month. They gave me 6 days on my schedule.
If only, if I could get
I
PTO
asked
all
for
month.
part-time hours. I don't even
No,
want
I
it.
feel like we should actually use the word more this month, though.
Well, where's my reparations?
I heard they getting that shit in Cali the whole time. I heard that like
Yeah.
some states are actually doing that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna move.
Yeah, Chicago, they ain't never going for that.
No, they
But I heard it's a couple states that's already dishing that shit out though.
They like giving me.
But you have to be able to trace your shit, your ancestry back to like to actually get.
They finding white people too, or Caucasian people. So yeah, like go look that up, bro. I tell you.
So you ain't.
Some people are
So you saying Caucasians are getting reparations?
Some Caucasians are
not in Black
having
History
to
Month. We
pay-
not gonna do that.
some white people are having to pay for they ancestors having slaves.
Hey, whole time. Hey, what if you found out that your neighbor like was like a fucking descendant of slaves, or like somebody that you knew like was like a descendant to like a slave master type shit like that? Like, would you feel any different? Would you look at them like,
a little
fuck you?
bit, a little bit.
Like you would like look at them different.
I'm like, bro, you came from, you was privileged and you lived next to me. That's all you got. That's a little
Feel
fucked
for that.
up.
Okay, but it's Black History Month. It's our first episode of Black History Month. So let's do something. Let's do this. Who would you like to get? Like, we gonna give some flowers to people that probably nobody know about. Like, give your flowers to like a black person that nobody.
Oh, I got it. My flowers go out to my main man. First nigga I know Netflix and chill and not get no ass, bro.
Shout out. What were you doing, my boy?
Absolutely nothing. Is what
You gotta give me a story behind it. How did he just happen? How did that happen? How did you
Hey,
Netflix and chill?
Apparently he planned that out. So
he actually chilled.
yeah, he say he played in this song. Like I guess nigga don't like coochie. You don't like coochie.
She probably actually liked the movie though. What were they watching? It wasn't a good movie that just dropped Friday though.
They couldn't have been because I put on boring ass shit when I know I'm. I put on shit I've seen 300 times. Like, yo.
Stupid.
I'm
First 30 minutes.
My name.
Not 20 minutes before
the
credits. Before the credits.
Yeah, what they be showing like the name and shit of the movie. I'm already ready. My name Buck. My name Buck. Right?
Alright, I want to get my flowers. Like I'm serious about. I'm fuck with Issa Rae. I want to get Issa Rae some flowers, bro.
Really? Wow.
I love Issa Rae, but like that woman is a brilliant, smart, intelligent, funny. Like the shit she been putting out, she go hard. Issa Rae, and she fine as fuck. So you hear me?
Okay.
I'm rooting for everybody black. I'm rooting for everybody black. That's a quote. Quote that. That's what Issa Rae.
Speaking of quotes, we're gonna go ahead and I ain't fucked up like I did last time. I got my spelling right today. So
What we got?
message for today is, and I quote myself, my ancestors was him/her. They walked so I could run.
Preach.
Boy, like I think.
Did you get that in the Did you get that in the meditative state? Where did you get that message from?
Shit, roots.
Alright.
That sounds fun.
The movie?
I mean, I watched. My name is Toby.
Hey, don't start. We gonna get on your ass a little later on this fucking episode about.
Oh yeah, my
so
black
chill.
card definitely get revoked.
We gonna come back. We gonna spin the block on it.
Oh no, we not.
We gonna spin the block on it.
But in honor of Black History Month, I got on, you know what I'm saying, the young black licks. Don't get your ass kicked fucking with me. And they got dingy dandruff dirt on them.
It is robbing season. If you don't know.
Oh, now,
For the folks who don't know, it is robbing season.
It is.
So it's definitely black order.
Don't come near me if you got your taxes.
It is. It is Pat Bev season.
Oh,
I would say that.
And I got the tools up today.
You feel me? Feeling real.
Wait till you
feeling
turn
real West Coast right now,
bro.
Feeling real.
Oh, bro, do my dance, cut my pants, twist my feet.
Hey, go crazy, my boy. Go crazy. All right, okay, but on a serious note. On a serious note, it sucks that we have to start about Black History Month this way, but we have to talk and discuss the incident that just transpired like a week or so ago. Um, about the man, beaten by the police officers and killed and things like that. So we have to address that. There's no way we can do this episode without addressing that.
I didn't watch the video, but the reaction from like coworkers and people around me at the time that saw it, I was ready to go ahead and live 2020 again, because
2020 was a crazy year.
I mean, like, when we can't even trust black cops now. Like, and I told you in the car, like, black cops were like that small little like, come on, like, don't be my Negro, be my nigga. Like,
don't be my Negro. That's a quote. I like that.
that's Kevin Hart from from 40-year-old version. He like, don't be my Negro, be my nigga.
I'll fuck with that.
But like, that was just the little hope that I think black people had, as far as the expectations that they would actually get treated like, like it'll be a normal. From what I'm hearing, bro, like,
it was crazy. Like, I would never watch another video of that magnitude again. Like, the last video I watched, something like that similar, was like, I had someone I knew was killed by cops, shot 16 times by cops. You feel me? So like, I would never watch another video like that ever. Like, there's no reason for me to watch another video like that again.
Right.
But my mom watched it when it was released and shit. And then after I heard the video, I heard her watching it, and I heard the man crying out like, mom, this and that. And then my mom was just like, turn it off. I was like, this and shit like that. And then like, she just went through the house. She hugged everybody, hugged me, hugged my brothers, like crying, things like, I love y'all, this and that. Like I would never watch, like, what's the point? Like, we done seen so much. It's like, at this point, like, for what? Like, just leave. Like, I didn't see enough. I don't want to see nothing else. Like, it's crazy as shit. Like, I have my reasons for not watching it. Like, I don't, condemn anybody for watching it. If that's what y'all do, that's what y'all do.
I do. What the fuck was y'all doing, bro? Like, I'm happy we got to see it, but like the fact that people, like, I mean, I get it. You want to make people aware, but like,
I mean, we know that happened.
Like, the police.
But I think this time around, like, the fact it was black cops this time. Yeah, I think that's the difference. That's the difference.
So like, what do we? So like, I ain't gonna like not like on some non-joke shit. Like, so how the fuck do we handle that as black people? Because usually it's Caucasian versus African American community. Like, how do we handle our own?
I feel like,
can we handle our own?
Being a black man in this world, it has to be like one. After, I'm gonna say, being a black man is like one of the hardest things to be in this world, and then probably being like a single black mother is like right behind that. In my opinion, in my view, like, man, like it's so much again. Like, we can't do, like, we literally can't even walk out the door without the fucking notion, like, we probably won't be able to make it back in the door we just left out of. You know what I mean? Like, no matter what, like, granted, anything can happen to anybody, but like, the odds that, like I said, that we're up against, like, say we're in the hood, like, we got gangs over here, we got the police over here, we got.
I feel so much safer walking past like gangs and all kind of shit.
Oh, probably now though, yeah.
Like, shit, like social media wasn't what we had growing up. You know what I'm saying? We had the flip phone, so like, if you got it, you got it. If you did get it, it was pixel.
No, take me back to the time where if you missed it, you missed it.
Yeah.
Like, if you missed school, and like, if a fight happened at school and you missed it, you missed it. You feel me? And I feel like once you got a camera phone, that shit, a lot of shit changed. Because now it was a point where, like, when you missed it, you missed it. But now it's like, okay, now not only do the people who missed it get to see it now, but like, the world get to see you get your ass whooped or something, get embarrassed or something like that. Like, the world, like, remember World Star, we got all this shit. So the world get to see, not only do the people in your hood get to see you get your ass whooped, now the world get to see you get your ass whooped. So now, like
World Star was really like hood news after school. Now, like, that was my ABC7.
So, but now with that, you get the, I'm not fighting your ass now. I don't want the humiliation, of getting fucking exposed to the whole world of getting my ass whooped. So I'm just gonna blink. You feel me? And remove all of that shit out the way. Instead of just taking that ass whooping like a man, keeping it moving, and later see another day.
That's what I said. Like it's just not what it used to be. Like social media,
Oh,
like made things so much worse.
Absolutely,
like,
absolutely.
For people, for life itself, lifestyle, how people live. Like for black folk, social media is. It's crazy how like when something hit the fan and something happened, it's like I see a bunch of tragic incidents on my timeline. Like they ain't got nothing that's relatable to what I shared once, but it's like honestly I shared something once. It's like a whole list of other stuff just pop up underneath. Like I was watching a police stop, a bad traffic stop, and then like as I'm scrolling, they got worse and worse and worse and worse. And I'm like, all right, bro, like I'm tired of social media.
That shit is crazy. Remember? Okay, so even with this, so then you get this aspect of it. So now, then I'm a parent also. You feel me? So now I'm having conversations with my son, or even my children earlier than I expected. Cause remember we were doing, with like 2020, 21, we were doing the marches and the protests and shit like that. So I'm having conversations like with my dad. I think Tristan was probably 8, 9 at the time we were doing the marches and shit. Like about the George Floyd and then like the police killing people. And then like I remember we like into it, like not we were into it, but like our community was into it with another community, and we had like a whole peace march with that. So I'm having conversations with my 8-year-old, 9-year-old sooner than I would expect. Like, okay, yeah, like it's
life hit
like
fast.
It's crazy. So like now I'm telling him like, hey, you gotta. It sucks. Like yes, we're supposed to call police 911 for help, but at the same time, it's a touchy situation. You feel me? That you know what I mean? So it's crazy out here. So
it's funny. Remember the not funny, but the guy that actually like stopped the police to get help.
Yeah.
After the accident, got tasted.
Yeah, bro.
You can't even call the police. You can't even flag police down to get help without something happening to you. Like damn, I need your assistance. Like
that's what my taxes pay you to do. Help me. My taxes pay you to help me.
I feel like they don't police train enough. They don't put them through like training when it comes to
absolutely.
When it comes to the African American community.
It's
like,
a lot of shit.
The right people.
It should be like they should have to go through like psychological therapy.
You know, what was your background checks for people? We need to do background checks.
What was your upbringing? Like all this type of shit. And then determine what area to put them in. I feel like we should police. Like I ain't gonna say we. I don't want to say it. I feel like people who grew up, if you choose to be a police officer, people who grew up in our area should police our area. People who grew up in that.
But how many black people do you think want to be a police officer?
Not enough, Londale. I swear I can.
How many black people do you expect to want to be a police officer right now after all this shit and just?
But why not though?
Why the fuck?
But why? Wouldn't that wouldn't push on seeing that wouldn't want to push like that?
Do you not be seeing how like when one officer go against the grain of what the other officers go, they all turn
their own game.
Yeah,
I can see their own game.
If you don't gang with the gang, you gotta jump out.
I feel that, but at the same, I feel like, well, why like shit like that could be something good or bad. Someone can look at that and see like, oh, I'm gonna be the person that gives people hope again, or they can like just fuck it all together and figure our own shit out. Start out. But like with shit like this, that's where people back in the day, like in the 80s, 70s, they started that. That's where the original gangs came from, because it's all community. Like they weren't gangs back then; they were like community groups protecting the hood, like was it like street patrols and like community block neighborhood.
I feel like you want to say something, but you avoid the
damn
man. You avoid that specific group of people,
not, bro.
You are, but we know what you want to say. But they were doing a lot of like
Panthers, the Panthers, like the community, like when the first, like the original, they were not gangs at first. They were policing our own neighborhood. They were doing stuff for the community. They were neighborhood watch, doing all these things. You feel me? Because we couldn't put faith in the people at our tax dollars.
Thank you. I just wanted you to say that one.
I got you, my boy. I ain't gonna leave
you was avoiding saying who, but like,
I be trying to be politically correct sometimes, bro. But at the same time, like, man, fuck that shit, man. Fuck 12.
Yeah. And where's the peanut, man? I'm unapologetically misunderstood, man.
That's my Leo brother. Man.
Yeah, nah, like I can't sit here and say like, oh yeah, more black people. I want to go to. Like, you know how many people was like, oh yeah, we finna tear up the city, we finna riot, we finna do this, we finna do that. It really was finna be 2020 all over again.
2020 was crazy. But like I said, but what can you do like when it's your own people? Like this is the first time I ever seen.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do we handle? How do like as black people? How the fuck do we handle being beat by our own now? Right.
I've never seen or heard anything like that in my life.
This shit was worse than Rodney King, from what I'm hearing, because I hadn't been a chance to see this shit. Like, you beat a man to death. Like, to me, it sound like and feel like it's more to the story than ain't being said.
It could be. I ain't gonna dig into it. Cause like I said, at this point, I just like that. It's one of them things I'm gonna choose to be a believer. Not even a believer. I'm gonna choose to be like, and for my sanity and my mental, I am going to take what I know and heard. Like, damn, a black man beaten by black cops by 5. So cops.
The black cops is actually beating on the white white cop wife. You know what I'm saying? And then they all got fired for, you know what I'm saying, for her being a, you know what I'm saying? They shouldn't have got fired.
They was that bitch going crazy.
Nobody was abused. Nobody was really abused.
Somebody was abused. They were doing something in that police station.
Yeah, I'm saying.
For Black History Month, we gonna leave one in there. We go.
Nobody abused, bro.
For the culture.
Go for the culture, bro. Nobody got abused, but they got fired, bro.
Yeah.
Like how?
Hey, nobody complained.
Cause she over there like Thomas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That police station turned to
I wasn't even a train, boy. That motherfucking metro. Hey, ain't nothing transit.
The air track, you know what I mean? Okay, we can transition off of that.
All I'm saying is,
yo, I'm fucking dead. Okay. All right. Okay. Like I said, it's gonna be one chill. Okay.
All right.
So with everything, with everything, like I said, we just talked about. So how does this make you feel moving forward as a black man?
Fuck the police.
No,
I can't. Look, hey, listen. I'm gonna be 100. I don't trust police right now, bro. If I didn't before, I definitely don't now.
I can. And you have every right to, by the way.
I'm not calling police. I ain't gonna lie. Like when I got pulled over, like I wasn't riding dirty. Everything was legit. But the fact that they take it too long. That they take longer than me. I call my OG like, hey, listen,
I'm sending a location. I'm texting
you. Come to the safe.
Pay
no money in there.
Yes, sir.
I feel like I'm going down.
Factual.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sending locations. I'm sending text messages like, hey.
I really like to call my mom and be like, yo, in case I don't make it home, I love you. Like, cause I tell my OG all the time, I'm making it home. I'm gonna be back in this motherfucker.
I think that's something my mom and my grandma always taught me when I was younger. Just make it home. At the end of the day, and I remember having that conversation with my son doing with the George Floyd thing.
That's what I was just saying, like, bro.
Not even the George Floyd. Remember the show that came out? Oh my God! It was like a docu-series that came on Netflix with the guys, Magnificent 5-7 with the boys.
Oh, with the from New York. Yeah.
I never finished it. I never finished it, but I remember having a conversation with my son about a scene in particular when the father and the son, I think it was jail. He was just like, I don't care, just do whatever you gotta do to make it home. Like lie, whatever. I don't care what it is. You gotta whatever it is, just.
And it's crazy how they were telling the truth
just to get home. Like, so I remember having a conversation with my son. Like, that's a scary and tough situation to where it's like, and then like even if you're doing everything right,
you still doing something wrong.
You're doing something wrong. Like, so do what, like, get home. I don't like if you.
So like
that's
so everything going on right now. Like I said, you're a father. You got kids with a Z, bro. So
with a Z,
yeah, with a Z, bro.
What school you went to?
With a Z.
What school did you go to?
You got more than 2? Z.
What school did you go to?
Z.
You sure?
But I went to a CPS school, so I know what it is.
I
still isn't wrong, bro. And we didn't know this until the end of the episode.
Hey,
so
you already know.
You watched it. You wait. How many times we pointed about the incident was still wrong?
And you kept
my point is accurate.
Okay, whatever.
So same CPS schooling that I did.
Alright, okay, cool.
But
cool.
like, what I'm saying, like, oh, you a father with it. Like, so how the fuck do
the
you cope with like?
I can't, bro. This shit hard. I'm gonna tell you why it's hard. Because I didn't have the example to guide me, so I'm winging it, and everything is just coming on the wing, and just going with my best notion and fucking street like knowledge, anything the best of my ability, I'm going based on that because I didn't have that model.
I like that.
You feel me? So it's like I remember when the movie came out. Like I said, I never finished it. I couldn't make it past that. Cause that shit hit like yo. I think we had a watch party. I think I left it. I left the watch party. I was like yo, this shit is crazy.
It's crazy. I couldn't make it through that.
I didn't make
it
station,
but I made it
through the station, but I couldn't make it. I think that was like the part 2. It was like early in the season. I didn't even make it. I didn't even go nowhere close.
But I watched Dahmer.
But I remember
popcorn and all that. That shit wild.
I really don't like your ass. But no, but like I said, I'm just really just winging it. But I remember having to come like, bro, like what do I do? Like I said, like it's that tough, like with pride and like even if you're doing anything right, like, oh dad, I'm doing everything you told me, but they still like Tristan, get home. Whatever they're telling you to do, I get it. It could be fucked up, it could be against everything I taught you. Get to the house, get home. At the end of the day, get home.
But in the movie, but in the real story, they were telling the truth and still like, hey, man, just sign this and
exactly.
Like, come on, y'all ain't like.
Yeah, I couldn't finish. That shit. There's some shit like.
I feel like police are like too damn brave now. Like I ain't saying. You listen, it's a lot of stuff I want to say that I can't say that I know gonna get us canceled. So what I'm gonna say is police need to stop being so ballsy because motherfuckers don't have the balls to go
I feel like a lot of them just in high school probably got their ass beat the fuck up in school type shit.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of police officers like that.
They used to get beat up in school.
I know one.
You know one?
Yeah.
He used to get beat up in school.
Yeah.
And now he got
a cop.
Now he got a cop. Now he.
Yeah.
Nigga, knock your ass to the goof ass boy.
I hate that shit.
Okay. I know that's transition now. Okay, so this is gonna lead into this though. With that being said, so like with the incident that happened with the young man with the cops and shit. So how did this and then like I said, with you not being able to trust cops with police and things like that, how do you feel with the notion in the facade? Do you still want to keep with the facade of not showing emotion, men being emotionless, black men being emotionless, don't show emotion because it's a sign of weakness? Should we, because like, does that work in this world? Should that work in this world today? Or do you think like, oh, we should still, don't let what has transpired recently or lately change? Like I said, just how we are. Like I said, I've been trying to tell you like that, open up, be more in your emotion and your feelings and talk it out. But like the world makes us like bro, why show emotion?
World don't give no fuck
like
about
the world,
like,
why show
emotion?
No fuck about so like how you feel about that moving forward?
Look, I'm raised off like 80, 90 baby type shit. Like we was taught to hold shit in so much. Like I used to watch my uncles, my step pops, you know what I'm saying? Like men that raised me go through hell and back and wouldn't say a word. They had answers for like the problems, like, all right, well, like we going through this and we going, you know what I'm saying? They gave me the right tools to hold shit in. So like when it comes like the older I got, the more I like became more in tune with my emotions and like I can't be going around like just bottling this shit up because obviously it's always goes downhill. Now in this generation with everything going on, you know, like men can't like the moment you're emotional, it's a problem for people. Like you speaking too much sometimes, and some people don't know how to handle when you finally let out. Like, you know, a lot of people they say stuff without saying it, and when you know shit hit the fan for certain people, they be like, oh, why the fuck did so and so say something? We been saying something. Like, I want people who
you don't catch it till motherfucker don't catch that shit till it's too late, like, or it's too like motherfucker actually break down.
Like me, for example, like if I'm not talking to somebody like you or you know, like I used to talk to my grandma, my pops, my uncle, and how they gone, I was just like you, Peanut, you know, one of the guys, like we all in the game, we have a conversation. But it's like when it comes to other people, I leave like little breadcrumbs of my emotions to see how you gonna follow exactly. In the moment, like people look at people in real life will pick up the breadcrumb of the emotions and go,
put that right back down.
You tripping.
Oh, bro. Put that right back down.
That little breadcrumb can go to this big ass fucking loaf of bread of issues, and people would like look at the breadcrumb and be like,
"Listen, where you get that from, nigga? What? This is not that's a dope analogy.
Bro, smart,
nigga. Breadcrumb and whole loaf. Who are you?
Him.
Him
Duncan.
Him Duncan. Nah, fuck you talking about? Yes, go.
Him Fallon, goddammit.
That's
But no, for real though, like I hate when you try to be like even now, like you try to be emotional with people and you try to like get them to understand your state of mind, like as a black man in this generation going through what we going through, it's like motherfuckers don't be they hear it, but they ain't comprehend it.
They ain't listening, bro.
And now it's like now I'm at the time where in my life where it's like damn so much is going on around me. It's like shit. Now I'm like if you don't comprehend it, then I just don't have time to tell you shit. I'll talk to one of y'all last.
I think I feel that.
Like,
completely.
cause like them like real life them drives be saving motherfuckers' life and they don't be knowing like when you going through so much and you call one of y'all like bro we gonna kick it. Motherfuckers. Bro, we went to fucking Teasers. You could tell I was going through something. So I was crying at the end. Like, it wasn't like I was crying like on some like I was on some like drunk shit. But I was crying like I really was going through a fucking lot. Like,
nah, facts. Now I know that, like I said, I'm dry. Like every time, like I said, I think with you in particular, like, I definitely had time with you, and my boy Mike, bro. Like whenever I'm whatever, like it just like he got a niche, like he got like a sense to like if I'm going through some shit, he'll hit me like, hey bro, what you on? I'm like, man, bro, just slide, pull up. So he'll slide, pull up. I mean, he'll ask, bro, what's going on? And then I just get the boost, like just everything, just get the ball in, just going crazy. Like, it's just like one person, you take one person just to act, and then just everything come out, you feel me? But like, well, for me, like, I don't want to become that robot that the world wants you to become. I cannot become emotionless, bro. Cause I'm gonna be a dangerous man. I'm just gonna be an ugly thing if I become emotionless, like how they want it to. Now they can push that. Even our women, like you said, even in relationships, the women we talk to, the women that we pursue, and things like, oh, you can open up to me, you can talk to me about it. Like, we know who we can and cannot talk to.
facts.
We know who can and can't handle the things that we want to unload on them, things like that, like
Bigger facts.
So I hate when I get called nonchalant. I look at it as I am true. No, I look at it. I am a master at choosing what I want to put emotion into.
Now where the fuck you get that from? That's all about me.
I got some shit, my boy. No, but no, dead ass. No, that's how I look at it. I've been called that word so much, but I'm like, no, I'm just very choosy if I choose to give emotion and feeling into. You feel me? Like I just know. Like if I know, and like I said, like you said, with like if you lead the crumbs, if I know you can't comprehend or you're not gonna feel
the little
like there's no reason for me explaining or fucking going in deeper. I'm gonna give you the surface level shit because I know you. You can say, oh, unload, open up. You're not that.
That's why
you're not that.
That's why I tell people all the time, like let me enjoy being the good guy and try to and feel and do shit that I haven't done before because I'm trying to be like that person that like shows like I can this is
it's a lot of
being
it's a lot of selfishness.
It's
a lot of selfishness out here when it comes to like dating and the relationship scene, and it's just like as much as like I said, I was watching TikTok, like as much as they ask, and they even sometimes even bad for us to be more emotionally involved and more open and more vulnerable.
Sometimes down the line,
they just can't and they won't. And they just like they'll use it and they're like, oh, they'll probably hear it just to shut us up, type shit like that. They really sometimes not really, not all, most they really don't give a fuck, bro. And then if you do. Say for instance, if you do open it, they probably look at you differently though. Like, oh, he's like they probably then they go to oh he's soft, sweet this like. This is Black History Month. Let's go. Your top 5 hood movie classics. What do you have, my boy?
I had to write mine down, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Ain't nothing wrong. I'm pulling my shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with being prepared. There's nothing wrong with being prepared.
I mean. Why wouldn't you be prepared?
My top 5 black movies because I ain't seen a lot of black movies.
And this is shocking. This is very like to me. This is news to me.
Yeah, from a nigga.
I'm no longer a nigga. You're probably more.
I'm a nigga now.
You probably got some ER on your shit now. I ain't gonna lie.
Definitely.
After what I heard today.
Yeah. So
you want to talk about what happened in the barbershop today?
God. All
I think
right,
you should
so
talk about
I
Harry
got
Potter.
okay. So
Because I'm very shocked, bro. I'm very
before we
shocked.
tell our top 5, I got this on at the barbershop because there is more than a handful of successful culture-changing black movies that I personally have not seen.
It's crazy. It's
Soul
baffling.
Food, Crooklyn, New Jack City. I only saw I only know
Crazy.
who Pookie is, and the fact that Wesley Snipes is in the fucking movie. I've never seen, and there's a list of.
It's a long list.
It's
of
a
shit you
long
haven't
list.
seen,
I can go. We can go down this list.
Go
Go
to the list of the shit you haven't seen. Let's do that. You didn't give us your top 5. This is very. I was very shocked when you told me this.
I don't know.
I thought it would have been an easy subject and an easy topic.
It was an easy subject. I had 5.
You did have, but you have like a basic ass like.
All right, so
fucking watered down ass.
All right,
5.
American Gangster. Never seen.
I mean, like some of the shit on the list is not
Menace to Society. I just seen for the first time like a couple years ago.
crazy.
Let me
That's
see.
nuts.
Inside Man, never seen it. John Q, never seen it. He Got Game, never seen it. Glory Road, never seen it. Belly, never seen it. New Jack City, never seen it. South Central, I only know because of OG Bobby Johnson, but I've never seen the movie. Fresh, never seen it.
Crazy.
Paid in Full, I just watched that for the first time in full this past like last
You
month.
are bad.
I've never seen it. Waist Deep, never seen it. Sugar Hill, never seen it. White Man Can't Jump, never seen it.
Oh my god, you never seen One Man Can't? My son seen White Man Can't
Crooklyn,
Jump.
never seen it. Soul Food, never seen it. The Brothers, never seen it. I've never finished watching ATL. I've never seen Hotel Rwanda. I've never seen Malcolm X. I've never seen Ray. I've never seen
This is crazy. I am sorry.
I've never seen Poetic Justice.
I'm sorry
I've
to
never
my,
seen.
I'm sorry to my viewers and listeners. This is embarrassing.
I've never
This is embarrassing.
seen.
Who are you? Where were you raised?
I've never seen Belly. I've never seen State Property.
Insane. Sure.
I mean, I know of the characters of the movie, but I've never I know that Beans is in that bitch.
Give me your
Beans
5.
go crazy.
So
that's all I know.
So I can't even argue your top 5 because like you.
Oh, my top 5
give me a 5.
Is
Give me a
great,
5. Give
but
me a
I
5.
just don't believe
This
that.
is insane.
Wait, Last Friday is on this list. They coming out with that shit? Oh shit!
Give me a 5, bro. Give me a 5. Give me a 5. Cause this is
Snow in the Bluff. Never seen it.
Give me a 5, man. Come on, man. This is crazy. This is embarrassing.
Give
me your 5.
Legitimate top 5 black movies.
This is very
Of the
questionable.
culture.
This is very questionable.
Don't be a menace while drinking your juice in the hood. That's one of my favorites. It's gonna always be a hood
I agree.
classic.
I would give you that's an amazing choice. Go ahead.
Friday is my number 2. Boys in the Hood is my number 3. Training Day is my number 4. How High is my number 5. Simply because like I fuck with Method and Red. That show they had, High and Every Lady, like that was my shit.
That is
Like,
but the fact that you haven't seen a lot, like I said, even the Spike Lee joints, like School Day, Do the Right Thing.
I seen Do the Right Thing.
You seen Do the Right
I
Thing?
seen Do the Right Thing.
All these things.
I know.
Fucking-
Radio Raheem.
Like that's
They choked that man.
this
out.
is embarrassing, Shorty.
You would think they would have learned about police brutality. I said both. Police brutality from Radio Raheem. Bro.
Okay. This is my 5. This is my 5. This is crazy. I can't even go. We can't even do a debate or argument or back and forth because you have like a fucking like. That's like if you give like a white person a list, like if you give them a list of white movies, like hood movies to watch, that would be like their list. Oh shit! You have like a watered down watch. Like,
I never watched like real black movies.
I can see. So here go my list. This is my list. This is my favorite. Not even top 5 of all time. This is my favorite black movies of all time. Okay. So I got Paid in Full number 1. That's like my favorite.
Never seen it.
That's
I mean, I saw it recently. I'm sorry, but before that, never seen it.
as fuck. New Jack City. That's like goated. New Jack City is goated. Blue Hill Avenue.
Never heard of it.
Blue Hill. Sleep. My son is named after the character in this movie.
I think you told me that before, and I still don't know.
My son is named after the character in the movie. Belly at 4. That shit is goated. And then Minister Society at 5.
The original Minister Society.
How many Minister Society you know?
Don't be a Minister Society.
Yes, okay. The original Minister Society. the original with
I just had to make
with
sure.
Old Dog, with my boy
What you say about my mama? Wait,
where that came.
Okay,
They come from there. They was
yeah,
a parody.
I know.
Parody.
I know.
I can't stand
That I do though.
That's insane, bro.
Yeah, bro. No, what was fucked up was when they was like, we in a barbershop, they was like, hey, you seen Juice? Everybody like, stop cutting hair. Motherfucker sitting up, looking out the seat, like, yo, you seen Juice? Like, yeah, like, oh, I know about Tupac. I know about, you know what I'm saying, I know about Juice. But I've never seen, what is it, Poetic Justice? What's the other one?
Oh, fucking, I always said Jason Lyric. I
Jason Lyric,
I
never
fell in
seen
love
it.
with Jada Pinkett Smith.
Never seen it.
She was like fucking gorgeous in that movie, bro. Yeah.
Don't they kill Dave Chappelle and Evil Twin in that movie or something like that? That's why I'm like, I know I be seeing like clips of movies. I never fucking watch the like full movie for real. Like I be catching the tail end of shit
Hey, yo.
or the beginning and be like, this shit lame as hell. Turn this shit off. Swear to God.
This lyric was back here.
My ancestors ran for a beat so I could run free and hopefully don't get beat by the police.
This motherfucker here, bro. This is another episode of fucking On Bro Say Less. I'm Dame. Say less, you hear me?
And I'm black. Maybe not after this episode.
See y'all next week on the game.
Testes!
Stupid as fuck.